All right. So I want you to give us the bottom line, whether you believe there'll be the money for the payout, and certainly feel free to add or correct anything that I just laid out.
Well, first, thanks for the opportunity to spend some time with your viewers. Insurance companies that are insuring homeowners and businesses in California have adequate reserves to cover claims associated with this event.
Okay, that's great.
The one.
Yeah.
Two,
No,
the
great.
FAIR
Yeah.
plan. Yeah, well, that is important news, right? So if you have insurance, you're going to make a claim. You're going to end up in a battle with the insurance company because that's always how it works. And there's going to be some delay and it's going to be very frustrating. But they have the resources to pay the claims. However, as you point out, some number of private insurance companies have been non-renewing policies, including substantially State Farm in the Pacific Palisades area. The state of California, like 35 other states, has set up an insurer of last resort called a FAIR plan, which is an involuntary private association of all the insurance companies writing in the state. It's not a state agency, it's not taxpayer funded, but it's required to offer an insurance policy if you can't find a private insurance policy. So because many homeowners in Pacific Palisades were non-renewed by their insurer, many of them ended up on the FAIR plan. That explains why the FAIR plan has about $5.89 billion in exposure just in Pacific Palisades. The other reason that number is so big is because the average home value in Pacific Palisades is about $3.5 million. So both the policy numbers and the amount of the value of the home has created a significant and substantial exposure for the FAIR plan. Can we say at this moment that the FAIR plan has inadequate reserves and inadequate reinsurance to cover claims? No, we don't know that. What we do know, though, is they have about $200 million in reserves, $2.5 billion in reinsurance. And if they blow through that, state law allows them first to assess all the private insurers up to $1 billion, not each, but collectively, to further cover any losses the FAIR plan has. But then after that, under an order that was issued last year, the FAIR plan can get permission to then assess through the private insurers all policyholders in California. So the bottom line is, if you have a FAIR plan policy, you're going to get, and your home is destroyed or damaged, the FAIR plan has either enough resources directly or the ability to assess to cover those claims. However, it's going to be a rude awakening for many Californians if in fact they get assessed because the FAIR plan doesn't have enough money.
Right. All right, Dave Jones, that was very important context, really well laid out in a succinct way. I appreciate it. I wish I had more time with you. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen, and don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.